This call is now being recorded.
Okay, why we need to study this virtual lab? First we will understood, and then we will move towards the okay, what is mean by virtual lab and which are the labs available for us. Okay, first what is mean by virtual lab? First we will understand virtual labs. Now we know during this pandemic situation we are unable to conduct practicals. Okay, unable to conduct that practicals with physical equipments. Okay, with physical equipments. For that, okay, in virtual labs they are provided the simulation software. With the help of that simulation software we can conduct the experiment as similar to the okay physical instrument, as similar to the physical instrument. Okay, now okay, how to find our virtual lab? First we should understand okay आपल्या व्हर्च्युअल लॅब कुठे आहेत किंवा कसं फाइंड करायचं हे आपण पहिल्यांदा स्टडी करूया. ओके, हाऊ टू फाइंड आवर मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंग व्हर्च्युअल लॅब्स. ओके, फर्स्ट go to the go to the Google. Okay, go to the Google. Here you can write virtual lab. In Google you can write virtual lab. Okay, after that you will navigate to the this searching page. Okay, searching page वरती येईल. After that, okay, here is one option, http double colon double slash www.vlab.co.in. Okay, you have to click here in this virtual lab. You will again navigate to the this one government page website. Okay, and page this page of Ministry of Education under National Mission of Education through ICT. Okay, you will navigate to this page. Now, if you go to the below page, okay, okay, I will just scroll down below. Okay, broad areas of virtual lab. Okay, here it is written broad areas of virtual lab. You have to click on mechanical engineering. You have to click on mechanical engineering. You will reach to this page now. Okay, ह्या पेज वरती तुम्ही visit कराल. Now you can see here there are different laboratories, virtual laboratories which is developed by various organizations. Okay, like IIT Kanpur. You can see here this IIT Kanpur is IIT Kanpur is developed this material response to microstructure, mechanical, thermal and biological stimulation lab. Okay, ही लॅब त्यांनी प्रोड्यूस केलेली आहे. ओके, अगेन दिस IIT कानपूर ओनली व्हर्च्युअल aerospace engineering lab they have developed. Okay, next one is the technology CAD laboratory. Again it is developed by IIT Kharagpur. Okay, similarly you can find mechanical engineering related laboratories. ह्या मेकॅनिकल इंजिनिअरिंगचे जे लॅबोरेटरीज तुम्ही ह्या ठिकाणी बघू शकणार आहे. नाव how to use that laboratories? Okay, you can click, okay, based on our syllabus you have to click on okay our laboratory. Now in this laboratory our metrology lab is not available. Okay, for that I will provide some uh, virtual labs, virtual experiment links to you with the help of the chat box, or I will provide separately in our group. Okay, group मध्ये मी त्या ठिकाणी provide करेन. Okay, in that you can see here, suppose if I will open anyone, and in that we will see how to use that. Okay, machine, suppose machine dynamic and mechanical vibration. In that maybe some experimental laboratory we will see. Hello, hello. Am I audible? आवाज येतो? Yes. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. Uh, okay. Where we went? This mechanics of. Go to the this. I will go to. Okay. Just we'll take just first demo how we can use this. Okay. Select mechanics of machine lab. In that you have to click on these experiments. Okay. Suppose we have this crank and slotted mechanism. Okay. This experiment it is related might be theory of machine. Okay. You have to select here. After selecting, you have to go to the theory. You have to read this objective prerequisite theory related to the that crank and slotted mechanism. After that, they have given procedure also they have given self evaluation. Okay, after that simulation. Okay, you can see here simulation of that one. Okay, next. Okay, here in simulation, by changing or by varying angular velocity, you can see them. By varying angular velocity, you can see the okay velocities at various points. Okay, or velocities are if you change the velocity of links or length of that link, again you can see the okay that motion of that okay mechanism. Okay, understood. After that assignment you have okay तुम्हाला assignment solve करायचे आहे. After that they have provided the quiz, video, references and feedback. Okay, you have to complete all this. Okay, this will complete your one experiment. Okay, now out of this you can see here now that mechanism, if you don't have physical mechanism, if you don't have, then in that case you can go for this simulation part. Okay, या simulation part मध्ये तुम्ही जाऊ शकता. Okay, this is about the overall about the virtual lab. Now we will move towards the our metrology. Okay, in the last semester we have studied this metrology. Okay, in for this subject ICA 25 mark and OE 25 mark. Okay, again here two compulsory assignment will uh, already we have covered, and experiment, these are the 8 experiment. Out of that we have to complete the 5 or the 6 experiment, but uh, we found only two virtual labs related to them our metrology. Which one? This vernier caliper and micrometer. Vernier caliper and micrometer बद्दल फक्त आपल्याला व्हर्च्युअल लॅब भेटलेले आहेत. त्यावरतीच आपण बघणार आहे कशा पद्धतीने ओके वर्नियर कॅलिपर अँड मायक्रोमीटर यूज करणार आहे आपण. ओके, with the help of the virtual lab. Now directly go to the I will I will open. Okay, these two virtual labs related to metrology to use vernier caliper for the measurement of dimension of given object. And second one is that we use micrometer screw gauge for the measurement of the dimension. And these are the two links you have to use. I will provide the first link in chat box. You can use this link and open the virtual lab of our vernier caliper. Okay. I will provide everyone. Please click on this link and just go to the our this vernier caliper. Okay, use of vernier caliper. The use of vernier caliper for measurement of dimension of given object. You can go to this page. Okay, directly तुम्ही काय कराल तर ह्या पेज वरती navigate करा. Okay, after क्लिकिंग ऑन दॅट लिंक वरती जर तुम्ही क्लिक केलं तर त्या पेज वरती मूव्ह. After that, now in last lecture also I have explained, okay, very fastly. And now we will start with, okay, with theory, and we will complete today this first vernier caliper. Okay, use of vernier caliper using virtual lab. Now the first experiment, okay, it is related to the vernier caliper. They have given the objective why we need to why we used to this vernier caliper. Okay, what is the reason of the objectives of the vernier caliper? Okay, तर हे कशासाठी स्टडी करायचं ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह त्यांनी प्रोव्हाइड केलेले आहे. तर द फर्स्ट ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह टू नो द यूज ऑफ वर्नियर कॅलिपर. ओके, आपल्याला वर्नियर कॅलिपर माहित होण्यासाठी त्यांनी आपल्याला हा एक्सपेरिमेंट स्टडी करायचा. नेक्स्ट काय करायचं आपल्याला टू मेजर द डायमीटर ऑफ स्मॉल स्पेरिकल सिलेंड्रिकल बॉडी. Okay, to measure the diameter of small spherical cylindrical block. Next, to measure the length, width, height of the given rectangular block. Okay, and last one is to measure internal diameter and depth of given calorimeter and hence find its volume. Okay, we have to measure these many things. Okay, diameter, length, width, internal diameter by with the help of this vernier caliper. Again, and the vernier caliper हे काय आहे? It is one measuring device. Okay, linear measuring device. Okay, we have the scale. Then also we are using this vernier caliper. Why we need this vernier caliper? If we have linear scale or steel rule, जर स्टील रूल असेल आपल्याला एखादी लिनियर मेजरमेंट लिनियर लेंथ मेजरमेंट करण्यासाठी तरी आपण त्या वर्नियर कॅलिपरचा काय यूज करतो. पाठीमागच्या वेळेस विचारला होता हाच क्वेश्चन. Why need to use this vernier caliper? Yes, anybody knows? ही कशासाठी इंस्ट्रुमेंट यूज करतो वर्नियर कॅलिपर? For measurement of length, diameter. Okay, we can measure with the help of steel rule also. Then also, why we should go for this instrument? Why we use this instrument? Okay, if you go for linear scale or steel rule, the minimum measurement we can measure with steel rule is 0.5. Okay, if the smaller the dimension of that 0.5, then it is difficult to measure with that linear scale or the steel rule. Then in that case, we have to prefer or we have to go for the this vernier caliper. Okay, here also a caliper is a device used to measure the distance between two opposite sides of an object. It can be as a simple compass with inward outward facing points. First tip of the caliper are adjusted to fit across the point to be measured. Means these are the two jaws in between where holding the our workpiece, and the caliper is then removed and the distance between the tips measured using the rule. Okay, ह्या दोन्ही ज्यामध्ये जे काय जॉज आहे ह्या दोन जॉच्या मध्ये आपण काय करतो माइट बी यू हॅव यूज्ड दिस वर्नियर कॅलिपर. In between these two jaw we are holding the our object, and with the help of that one we are measuring the length of that object. Okay, the modern vernier caliper as invented by Brown in 1815. It was the first practical tool for exact measurement that could be sold at an affordable price to ordinary machinists. The vernier caliper consists of main scale fitted with a jaw at one end. Another jaw contains the vernier scale moved over the main scale when the two jaws are in contact. The zero of the main scale and zero of the vernier scale should coincide. If both zeros do not coincide, there will be a positive or negative error, zero error. Okay, means if if in between this jaw where there is a no any object, then this vernier caliper zero must be matched with this main scale zero. Okay, हे दोन्ही मॅच होणं एक्सपेक्टेड आहे. ओके, नेक्स्ट पार्ट्स ऑफ वर्नियर कॅलिपर कुठले कुठले पार्ट आहेत आपल्याला. दिस वन इज द मिडल वन इज द मेन स्केल. These are the inner measuring jaws. After that, retainer, or we can say that fine adjustment screw, vernier scale, outer measuring jaws, depth measuring probe. Okay, this one is the depth measuring. Again, after that, the main scale consists of steel metallic tube graduated in centimeters at one edge and in inches at other edge. Means the one side it is calibrated with centimeter and other edge it is calibrated with inches. It carries the inner and outer measuring jaws. Okay, here you can see here these are the outer measuring jaws, these are the inner measuring jaws. Okay, next after that, when the two jaw are in contact, the zero of the main scale and zero of the vernier scale should coincide. Means now only we have discussed these two zero must be coincide when there is no job in between inner or outer. If both zeros do not coincide, there will be positive and negative. Next, they have given the okay in detail related the vernier scale. Now, vernier scale slides on a strip. It can be fixed in any position by the retainer. Okay, जे व्हर्नियर स्केल हे काय असणार आहे तर मेन स्केल वरती मुवमेंट होत असणार आहे आणि ही कुठेही आपण काय करू शकतो तर याला फिक्स करू शकतो विथ द हेल्प ऑफ दिस रिटेनर ऑफ द फिक्सिंग स्क्रू. Okay. On vernier scale, 0.9 centimeter is divided into 10 equal parts. Okay, this one is very important. 0.9 centimeter is divided into how many parts? 10 equal parts. Outer measuring jaw. Okay, the outer measuring jaws help to take the outer dimension of a object. This outer measuring jaw is used to measure outer diameter. Next, inner measuring jaws. Which are the inner? Okay, this one is the inner measuring jaws used to measure the internal. Retainer. What is the function of a retainer? The retainer helps to retain the object with the jaw of the vernier caliper. Next, depth measuring probe. Okay, this depth measuring probe helps to measure the depth of the object. Okay, या ऑब्जेक्टची डेप्थ मेजर करण्यासाठी यूज केलेला. Now, next one is the we need to find out the least count of the this vernier. What is mean by least count? Smallest division or the smallest measurement we can measure with that instrument. Okay, if you take the example of our steel rule, okay, स्टील रूलचं जर लिस्ट काउंट किंवा मिनिमम डिस्टन्स आपण स्टील रूलने किती मेजर करू शकतो? कॅन एनीवन नोज? कोण सांगू शकेल? मिनिमम डिस्टन्स वी कॅन मेजर विथ स्टील रूल. मिनिमम किती मेजर करू शकतो? 0.01, 2 mm, 3 mm मिनिमम. आता स्टील रूल असेल तर तुम्ही बघू शकता. करेक्ट, 1 mm वी कॅन मेजर. 1 mm आपण मेजर करू शकतो. तेच जर तुम्ही ह्या वर्नियरच्या मध्ये जर बघितलं तर आपण बघू हाऊ टू फाइंड द लिस्ट काउंट और मिनिमम डिस्टन्स विथ द हेल्प ऑफ दिस फॉर्म्युला. ओके, लिस्ट काउंट हे ह्या फॉर्म्युला जसं फाइंड आउट केलं जातं. तर लिस्ट काउंट म्हणजे आता सांगितलं की मिनिमम डिस्टन्स वी कॅन मेजर विथ दॅट इन्स्ट्रुमेंट. तर द लिस्ट काउंट or smallest reading which can get with instrument can be calculated as, okay, list count is equal to 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. Okay, 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. Or we can divide, or we can find out list count is equal to 1 main scale division divided by number of division in vernier scale. Number of division in vernier scale. Now, first calculate the list count and only then place the object between the two jaws and record the position of zero of the vernier scale on the main scale. Calculate reading. Okay, आता calculate कसं करणार आहे तर reading त्यासाठी तर if the zero of vernier scale lies ahead of nth division of the main scale, then main scale reading is MSR is equal to ER. Okay, तर 9 डिव्हिजनला जर वर्नियर स्केल मॅच होत असेल तर एन ही काय झाली तर मेन स्केल रेडिंग. If nth division of vernier scale coincide with any division of main scale, the vernier scale reading is equal to n into least count. Okay, number of division into least count of the that instrument. Now, total reading, how we can find total reading? It is denoted by TR is equal to main scale reading plus vernier scale reading. Okay, means we can write n plus small n into the least count. Okay, these are the formulas. Okay, now this is about the theory of this vernier caliper. Now we will move towards procedure. How we can find the measure the distance. Now these are the material requirement. We need verनियर कॅलिपर. एक आपल्याला वर्नियर कॅलिपर लागेल, स्पेरिकल बॉडी एक लागेल, एक सिलेंड्रिकल बॉडी लागेल, एक रेक्टँग्युलर मेटॅलिक ब्लॉक लागेल आणि त्यानंतर ब्रेकर और कॅलरोमीटर we need. Okay, now this one is they have given the procedure. Okay, now we will first determine the vernier constant, or it is called as a okay least count. First we have to find out the vernier constant, or it is known as a least count, which is the least count of the vernier caliper. Record it stepwise as an equation. Okay, equation कसं दिलंय? Least count is equal to one main scale okay reading minus one vernier scale okay division, or one main scale division minus one vernier scale division. With the help of this formula you can find out. Now bring the movable jaw in close contact with fixed jaw and find the zero error. पहिल्यांदा मूव करा आणि error zero आहे का find out करा. Do this 3 times, record the values. If there is no zero error, then record zero error nil. Next, open the jaw of the vernier caliper and place the spherical cylindrical between two jaws and adjust the movable jaw. ओके, म्हणजे काय करायचं आपल्याला? या दोन जॉच्या मध्ये एक सिलेंड्रिकल किंवा स्पेरिकल ऑब्जेक्ट ठेवायचा आहे, सच दॅट इट जनरली ग्रिप्स द बॉडी. ओके, जास्त फोर्सफुली आपण प्रेस करणार नाही, फक्त जेंटली टच करायचं त्या ठिकाणी. ओके, विदाउट एनी अनडू प्रेशर ऑन इट, दॅट डन टायटन द स्क्रू अटॅच्ड टू द वर्नियर स्केल. ओके, म्हणजे ह्या दोन्हीला जेंटली फक्त टच करून हे आपल्याला फिक्स करायचं. Note the number of vernier scale division which coincide with the division of the main scale. Okay, now we have to okay, आता हे जे काही वर्नियर स्केलची रिडिंग आहे हे कुठं आलेलं आहे ते आपल्याला n म्हणून काय करायला जायचं, रेकॉर्ड करायचं. नेक्स्ट, नोट the number n of the vernier scale division which coincide with the division of main scale. पहिल्यांदा काय करायचं आहे, कॅपिटल n म्हणजे हा वर्नियरचा कुठं कोणत्या पॉइंटला कोइन्साइड झाले तो आपल्याला त्या ठिकाणी मार्क करायचा आहे, आणि त्यानंतर ह्या वर्नियर स्केल मधली कुठली लाईन ह्या मेन स्केल बरोबर कोइन्साइड झाली आपल्याला चेक करायचं. ही जी काही चेक झालेली नाही ती म्हणजे असणार आहे स्मॉल एन डिव्हिजन असणार. यू विल हॅव द रिपीट स्टेप 5 and 6 rotating the body by 90 degrees for measuring the diameter in a perpendicular direction. Repeat step 4 and 7, 3 different position and record the observation. Means by that object we have to check at various points by rotating that object. Okay, we have to repeat these steps one side. Next, after that, now find a total reading using the equation. Okay, how we can find total reading is equal to main scale reading plus vernier scale, capital N plus small n into the least count can apply. Take mean of the different values of diameter and show that result with proper unit. Okay, now for simulation also they have given the procedure. Okay, आता प्रोसिजर दिलेलं आहे, तर त्या ठिकाणी इथं काय करणार आहे, तर पहिल्यांदा सिलेक्ट द ऑब्जेक्ट टू मेजर बाय क्लिकिंग ऑन इट. ओके, आता त्यावरती डायरेक्टली आपण सिम्युलेशन मध्ये प्रोसिजर बघूयास. ओके, हाऊ टू फाइंड आउट द that one. Next, determine आपल्याला ऑब्झर्वेशन काय काय दिले. one main scale division is equal to 1 mm and 10 vernier scale division is equal to 9 main scale division. Means हाऊ कॅन फाइंड आउट द वर्नियर कॉन्स्टंट और द लिस्ट काउंट? कसं करणार आहे तर त्या ठिकाणी तर 1 मेन स्केल डिव्हिजन मायनस 1 वर्नियर स्केल डिव्हिजन. ओके 1 मायनस 0.9 mm इज इक्वल टू ओके 1 काय आहे मला सांगा तर त्या ठिकाणी तर 1 इज द मेन स्केल डिव्हिजन आणि वर्नियर स्केल डिव्हिजन किती आहेत? 1 mm मध्ये 9 डिव्हिजन आहेत म्हणजे काय केलं 9 डिवायडेड बाय 10 म्हणजे 0.9 mm मीन्स द लिस्ट काउंट ऑफ दॅट वन इज 0.1 mm. किती आहे लिस्ट काउंट याचा 0.1. बट जनरली इफ यू फाइंड ओके जनरली जर बघितलं तर किती असतो मला सांगा आपल्याकडे जो अवेलेबल आहे त्यामध्ये किती आहे लिस्ट काउंट तुम्ही यूज केला असेल वर्कशॉप मध्ये लिस्ट काउंट ऑफ दॅट वर्नियर कॅलिपर 0.02 mm. Okay, but this vernier having the list count of 0.1 mm or 0.01 centimeter. It is 0.01 centimeter. Okay, now we have to measure this reading and we have to write down. We have to complete this. Now we will go to the direct animation. Okay, they have not given animation. Now we will go to the simulation part. Now this one is the our वर्नियर कॅलिपर. आता ही आता डायरेक्ट तुम्हाला तुमच्या हातात वर्नियर कॅलिपर असल्यासारखंच आहे. काय करणार आहे तर पहिल्यांदा चेक द एरर वेदर दॅट 0 ऑफ वर्नियर इज कोइन्साइड विथ 0 ऑफ मेन स्केल. म्हणजे दोन स्केल आहेत एक वर्नियर स्केल. आता वर्नियर स्केल कुठे आहे? ओके दिस वन इज द स्मॉल. माझा पॉइंटर दिसतोय सगळ्यांना. ही जी काही स्मॉल लाईन आहे ही म्हणजे वर्नियर स्केल आणि जी काही लॉंगर स्केल आहे मोठी स्केल आहे 0 to 15 पर्यंत आहे ती म्हणजे काय तर माझी वर्नियर स्केल आहे. ओके द 0 to 15 दिस वन इज द मेन स्केल अँड दिस स्मॉल लाईन्स आर द वर्नियर स्केल. हे जे काही स्मॉल लाईन आहे ती काय तर वर्नियर स्केल आहे. नाउ फर्स्ट आता ही वी कॅन मूव्ह दिस. आता ही काय करू शकतो तर वन जॉ इज फिक्स अँड अनदर इज मुव्हेबल. एक फिक्स आहे आणि दुसरा मुव्हेबल. तर ह्याला मूव्ह करायचं असेल तर तुम्हाला काय करायला लागेल यू हॅव टू मूव्ह दिस कर्सर टू दिस ओके दिस जॉ वरती तुम्हाला मूव्ह करायचं आणि यू हॅव टू प्रेस द ओके माउस वन की. ओके एक की तुम्हाला प्रेस करून लेफ्ट की यू हॅव टू प्रेस ऑन दॅट जॉ अँड यू कॅन मूव्ह एनिवेअर. प्रेस करा आणि त्यावरती तुम्ही सिलेक्ट करा आणि यू कॅन मूव्ह एनिवेअर. तुम्ही काय करू शकता तर मूव्ह करू शकता नो प्रॉब्लेम ॲट ऑल. नाउ वी हॅव टू प्लेस द ऑब्जेक्ट इन बिटवीन दिस टू. आता ह्या दोन्ही मध्ये ऑब्जेक्ट मध्ये काय करूया तर ऑब्जेक्ट प्लेस करूया. आता त्यापूर्वी आपल्याला काय माहित पाहिजे लिस्ट कॉन्स्टंट ऑर द लिस्ट काउंट आपल्याला माहित आहे. किती आहे लिस्ट काउंट आपल्याला ह्या ठिकाणी लिहिलेलं आहे. लिस्ट काउंट ऑफ दिस वर्नियर कॅलिपर इज 0.01 सेंटीमीटर. नाउ आय विल चेक द लेंथ ऑफ दिस आयर्न ब्लॉक. आता आयर्न ब्लॉकची मला लेंथ चेक करायची तर त्यासाठी काय करायचं आहे यू हॅव टू सिलेक्ट दिस आयर्न ब्लॉक. आयर्न ब्लॉक सिलेक्ट करा ऑटोमॅटिकली इट विल कम टू दिस फर्स्ट फेस ऑफ द जॉ. ओके ह्या ठिकाणी नाउ सिलेक्ट द लेंथ. आता लेंथ वरती बाय डिफॉल्ट सिलेक्ट आहे. ओके सिलेक्ट द लेंथ. नाउ वी हॅव टू मूव्ह दिस सेकंड जॉ अँड वी हॅव टू टच टू दॅट ब्लॉक. ओके त्या ब्लॉकला टच केले. कॅन एनीवन टेल मी द रीडिंग ऑफ दिस और लेंथ ऑफ दिस मेटल ब्लॉक. ह्या मेटल ब्लॉकची मला किंवा आयर्न ब्लॉकची लेंथ किती असेल मला कोण सांगू शकेल? हाऊ कॅन फाइंड आता मेन स्केल रीडिंग. हाऊ कॅन फाइंड द मेन स्केल रीडिंग किती असेल? मेन स्केल रीडिंग किती असेल मला सांग. आता ह्यामध्ये दोन स्केल दिसतात. जे अपवर्ड साइडला आहे ते मेन स्केल रीडिंग आहे. डाऊनवर्ड साइडला आहे ते वर्नियर. आता मेन कुठलं आहे बघा चेक वेदर व्हेर इट इज दॅट वर्नियर स्केल. वर्नियर स्केल कुठे आहे बघा तर ओके दिस वन इज 2, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5 and 2.6. In between 2.5 and 2.6 this vernier scale lies. Okay for that the main scale of आता ह्याच्या समोरची आपल्याला रीडिंग द्यायची म्हणजे काय असणार आहे तर मेन स्केल ऑफ रीडिंग इज 2.5 सेंटीमीटर किती असणार इथं 2.5 सेंटीमीटर plus okay now check which line is coincide with this main scale which line is coincide with the main scale now check which one is line coincide with this one किती नंबरची लाईन आहे yes visible this one which one is line coincide with this that one can anyone tell me yes which one line which line is coincide with that main scale now check that carefully this line is coinciding with the main scale which one now may count that line a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 seventh line is exactly coinciding with the main scale means small n is 7 okay capital N is 2.5 plus small n is the our formula you know might be formula that n plus small n into the least count okay capital N is the number of division on main scale it is 2.5 plus multiply okay plus आता काय करणार आहे तर 7 okay 7 number line means small n is 7 into least count is the 0.0 okay means the answer is can you tell me answer of this one anyone just calculate I will open the calculator can anyone calculate and tell me the okay. Now check main scale is 2.5 plus okay, in bracket you can write seventh division into least count is 0.01 calculate this one is the 2.5 means the length of this one is 2.5 now we will check whether it is correct it is wrong now check again once again exactly whether that line is matching or which line is matching कुठली line match होते ते बघा exactly कुठली line match होते and accordingly you can find okay, okay you will get the answer okay it will click on that okay if the answer is correct then it will show okay right sign here right sign तुम्हाला बघायला similarly sphere you can select sphere you can move and you can find out next cylindrical you can select a beaker you can take the beaker and you can measure the internal diameter okay internal diameter of that beaker and you can write here and check that चेक करून तुम्ही त्या ठिकाणी बघू शकता understood this one next if they have given video no now why now we have to solve this test आता ही टेस्ट तुम्हाला सॉल्व करायची now what is the vernier constant vernier constant म्हणजे काय मला कोण सांगेल what is the vernier constant okay they have given the four option zero correction zero list count and angular vernier which one is the correct one you have to solve this okay what is the function of sliding strip on rod okay sliding strip rod वरती ह्याचं फंक्शन काय आहे to measure the diameter of certain object to measure the width of certain object to measure the radius of certain object to measure depth of certain object okay you have to select anyone okay why is a slide caliper called as a vernier caliper okay स्लाइड कॅलिपरलाच काय म्हणलेलं आहे तर वर्नियर कॅलिपरच का म्हणलेलं आहे ओके दे हॅव गिवन फोर ऑप्शन नन ऑफ द अबाव Its idea was first con- conceived at Vernier in southern Germany. It was first designed by a French mathematician, Vernier, and it is the Latin name of slide caliper. Okay, you have to select out of that four one, which following measurement cannot be made by a Vernier caliper. Next one is the which of the following is the true statement. Okay, you can read that four of that, and you have to solve each and every one. Okay, this viva, and you have to submit that. Okay, हे submit करायचं आहे, and these are the materials related to that. Okay, can you complete this one? हे complete करता येईल का सगळ्याला? Please say yes, no. Yes, you can complete this. Okay, you can solve this, and yeah, okay, check करा सगळ्यांनी. You can use this simulator and find the okay this length of diameter length, again inner diameter, inner radius of that beaker, spherical diameter you have to find out. Okay, मला हे find out करायचं. Similarly, okay, one more lab with us. Okay, ती म्हणजे कुठल्या तर त्या ठिकाणी तर okay, use of micrometer screw gauge. आता मायक्रोमीटरचा यूज कसा करायचा हे आपल्याला. I hope understood this one. Now we will move to the next one. Micrometer, again it is linear measuring device, and if you check the accuracy, it is again more accurate as compared to the Vernierच्या पेक्षा काय तर त्या ठिकाणी जास्त accurate आहे. Okay, now again they have given the objective of this one to measure the diameter of given lead short. Okay, एक lead short they have provided. We have to measure the diameter of that one. Again, measure the diameter of given wire, find its volume. Okay, we have to find out the volume. To measure the thickness of given glass plate and find its volume. To measure the volume of an irregular lambda. Okay, I will provide first the link of this one. You can use this for micrometer. सगळ्यांनी ओपन करा आणि चेक करा. Just open that laboratory. Okay, next they have given theory related to the that screw gauge. Okay, the screw gauge as an instrument used for measuring accurately diameter of thin wire, thickness of sheet metal. It consists U-shaped frame fitted with the screw spindle which is attached to a thimble. Okay, after that again we have to find out the list count for this. How can find the list count? Pitch divided by total number of division on the circular scale. Okay, the हे pitch म्हणजे काय आहे तर smallest division on this main scale means horizontal scale divided by the number of. तर हे सर्क्युलर स्केल आहे त्याच्यावरती जेवढे काही डिव्हिजन आहे त्याच्या साईने तुम्ही काय करू शकता तर लिस्ट काउंट मीन्स स्मॉलेस्ट डिव्हिजन यू कॅन मेजर विथ द हेल्प ऑफ दिस micrometer. Okay, you can go through it. Yeah, theory दिलेले आहे. Next procedure, I will read that procedure. Okay, determine the pitch and the list count of screw gauge using the equation 1 and 2 respectively. Now we have to find out where is the equation 1 and 2. Okay, might be in theory. Okay, these two equations, with the help of these two equations we can find out the list count. Okay, just an आपण list count find out करणार. Bring the anvil. First we should know the parts of that one. The part बघूया आपण. This will frame, stud, screw, anvil. In front of this one, anvil, spindle, okay, thimble, ratchet. Okay, these are the part of that one. Next, bring the anvil and screw in contact with each other. म्हणजे काय करणार आहे तर त्या ठिकाणी तर you have to touch this anvil and spindle to each other. एकमेकाला टच करायचं कशासाठी था to find the zero error. If that anvil and spindle, if you touch that two and again it will show some error in between that two, म्हणजे error जर दाखवत असेल तर it may be positive or negative error of that instrument. त्या instrumentचं positive किंवा negative error असेल. Do it 3 times and record them. म्हणजे 2-3 वेळा करून बघा की error येते का. Move the screw away from the anvil and place the lead shot and move the screw towards the anvil using the ratchet head. Okay, म्हणजे we have to place our object in between. आता ऑब्जेक्ट कुठे ठेवणार आहे इन बिटवीन द अँव्हिल अँड स्पिंडल, ह्या दोघांच्या मध्ये आपल्याला ऑब्जेक्ट प्लेस करायला लागेल. अँड आफ्टर दॅट वी हॅव टू मूव्ह द रॅचेट. ओके, आपल्याला रॅचेट मूव्ह करून आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे, रॅचेट मीन्स दिस रॅचेट वी हॅव टू मूव्ह अँड वी हॅव टू चेक द डायमेन्शन. वी हॅव टू मूव्ह द रॅचेट अँड चेक द डायमेन्शन. The number of division in pitch scale that is visible uncovered by the edge of the cap. The reading n is called as the pitch scale reading. Okay, again total reading we can calculate with the help of total reading is equal to pitch scale reading plus, okay, circular scale reading into the least count. Circular scale into the least count. Note the number of n of division of circular scale lying over the interference line. Next, repeat 4 and 5 after rotating the lead shot by 900 for measuring the diameter in perpendicular direction. Record the observation in tabular column. Find the total reading using the equation. Apply zero correction in each case. Take the mean of difference of that. Now, how to find out the list count? Okay, आता लिस्ट काउंट कसा फाइंड आउट करणार आहे तर त्या ठिकाणी इथं काय म्हणलेलं आहे आपण, pitch reading or the pitch distance divided by number of division on scale. The pitch किती आहे बघा तर त्या ठिकाणी था 4 mm divided by 4, it is 1 mm pitch divided by number of division. And the number of division we have to count on the circular scale, it is 100. Means we can write list count is equal to 1 upon 100 is equal to 0.01 mm, and centimeter in centimeter it is 0.001 centimeter. Okay, now we have to go for this table lead shot, wire, glass plate and irregular lamina. त्यासाठी तुम्हाला काय करायचं तर you have to measure that reading and you have to write here. Okay, ह्या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला next animation they have, they might be it is not starting. Next, okay, now here we can choose the okay object. आता they have given lead shot, wire, glass plate and the irregular lamina. Okay, we can check any one. Glass plate, okay, you can select, okay, it will come to here, okay, in front of anvil. Now you can move this ratchet. The ratchet move kara. Okay, it will move ratchet. Now we have to touch to that glass plate. Okay, after touching it will show this reading. आता ह्या ठिकाणी reading दाखवेल बघा आता किती आहे reading. Okay, this one is the 0.5 or the 1 mm, 1 mm, 2 mm. After 2 mm, now measure this circular. Okay, which one is the concept? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 into list count. List count is the 0.01. If you calculate, it is near about, okay, I will write here. Okay, where is it? Okay, just calculate. It is something 2.0 means it is near about 25. Okay, okay, try again. Okay, means some you just calculate. Okay, the main 1 2 into okay, main scale reading किती आहे बघा, our pitch scale reading we can, it is called as pitch scale reading 2 plus, okay, circular scale reading. आता circular किती आहे 25 into list count of that one. Okay, list count is 0.0. and you can calculate and you can write. Okay, similarly reset. After that, again choose different. Now you can check the wire, select wire, and after that you can move this. Okay, he move kara. Okay, you can get the, okay, dimension, and after that you have to write here dimension and you have to check that. Okay, ते check करायचं. After that you have to go for the again one MCQ test. Okay, त्या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला एक MCQ टेस्ट कंप्लीट करायची आहे. And at last, okay, they have given one video. Last time also we have seen this video. Resource materials they have provided, and feedback. We have to provide the feedback. Understood this one? हे लक्षात येते सगळ्यांना? Say yes, no. Understood, not understood? Let me know. Yes, understood. I have provided links in chat box. You just copy that. You can go for the test.